Rhett and Link.
All right.
Rhett and Link. Now, Link, immediately you're wearing a pair of pants that I wish I could pull off. I can't pull off that color in pants.
Wine pants.
I think they look great.
Very nice.
Well, it's.
What do you think about my jacket?
I'm sorry, Needy. It looks fine.
I put a lot of thought into it.
Because of the last time you were there, you guys looked like you matched, and so this time,
Yeah,
We went as opposite as
coordinated.
possible.
We uncoordinated for you.
Now, did you just know there was no way he's going to wear
Yeah.
a raincoat?
Yeah. Well, okay, come on. This is a
exactly.
windbreaker,
Oh, it's a
man.
wind. Okay, so
This isn't about the rain. This is about the wind.
But is it waterproof if it needs to be?
is that Gore-Tex?
We could find out.
You want to
Do
throw
it.
water at you?
How many bathroom breaks have you guys had?
I've taken 4.
I just took my first just now.
Okay, well, you should have saved it.
You want me to wait?
Sorry.
I could whiz it in at a moment.
But yeah, no, this is good. You guys are very clearly distinguished from
Right.
each other.
Yeah.
Although your hair is now starting to look like his
Yeah,
hair.
and yours.
I know.
And mine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I wanted to see what I could do.
Let's talk
for
about
you.
how we look for a while.
Yeah, let's really dig in on appearance.
So these people are here the whole time?
They've been here since.
They don't rotate?
No, they do not rotate.
Well, I'm glad we do.
Yeah, we keep you guys moving. Now this guy right here, Mike Bentley. This guy, he drove up from San Diego. What time were you here this morning, Mike? 8:30. He got in line to get that primo seat. So he's been here a while.
Good work, guys. Wow.
Yeah, we're raising money for
This is
charity.
nice.
Yeah. I'm giving them a hand.
Give it up.
Pretty
Thank you.
cool.
Now, Link, what did you guys do this past week where one of you laid in a coffin and had candy poured on top of you? What happened?
Yeah, that was.
I lost the game.
Okay, so
lost
what
the
was the game? Walk me through it.
Oh, gosh. There's so many. What was that?
We do you don't do your show and then totally wipe your brain of it completely.
I don't remember who's talking to me right now.
Like
We would not blame you if you don't remember.
Yeah, you're right.
All that we cared about was one of us needed to be buried in Jolly Ranchers by the end of it. but
Yeah.
we thought it was going to be me because I lose every game.
Okay.
Well,
And Rhett
I
usually wins
I
games.
threw this one because we thought it would be funnier for the tall guy to get buried by Jolly Ranchers.
But his legs were not buried. We couldn't do that, but we got the face under there.
And incidentally, we left them wrapped because you learn a lot when you make internet videos because everyone and every sensitivity that you can imagine is then put under in the comments. So we've learned that if we take a bath in any sort of food, we have to then come up with a solution for the food. We have to say, we gave the food to farm animals, even though we don't. We say that.
They're afraid that you're wasting this food.
No, we do. So now we have
Right,
to
yeah.
donate the food that we bathed into to like a horse farm because of food waste.
Okay.
They love it. They love the taste of our musk.
So
It kind of ruins the horses because
Right.
then they can't eat regular horse food anymore.
I think
Yeah, we've gotta go wallow
I think
in
they
all of
give
their
it to the
food.
pigs actually because the pigs will eat anything.
Yeah,
but
they slop.
Jolly Ranchers, we were like, this is something I can bathe in, and then we can just let the staff eat it.
Right. Because they're like pigs as well, aren't they? Those are animals, right, Link?
Yeah, they're not here or listening. Hopefully.
No food waste.
What's the weird to that end? You say that you waste a lot of food, or you do? I have 2 questions I follow up.
We don't waste food. That was the whole point.
It sounds like you guys waste a lot
we
of food.
don't waste food.
Sounds like that's all you guys do is waste
Constantly
food.
throwing food away. I saw you in the back just now. You were throwing burgers in the trash. Really
Hey, you want to not eat another sandwich? Why don't you just disable the comments? That would end that nightmare.
Oh no, you can't do that.
These guys are internet pros. They know.
You
They know what
can't
they're
do
doing,
that.
right?
No. You can't alienate the audience.
Well, does that alienate
That's
them? or
like
not?
telling all these people to be quiet and not speak while you're speaking. You wouldn't want that, would you?
Yeah. In fact, I insist on it.
Yeah, we invite the hecklers, basically,
Yes.
is what happens on the internet.
No, sir. You are a stronger man than I. Don't you guys read those then and want to find them and murder them?
Well, that's how we build our self-image, is by reading those comments, or lack thereof.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder if we could do an exercise. This is your thing.
No,
I'm gonna propose this.
Here we go.
To you.
I'm in. You guys like to play games? Let's go.
all right.
This is a magical mystical face.
Well, everyone just audibly comments what they're thinking, unfiltered
Oh,
about
no.
what we're talking about right now.
This game
as we're
sucks.
doing
Don't
it.
do this.
This is our life.
I heard
man.
it first, which was clever. I like that.
Oh, somebody said first?
Yeah.
That is
was
clever.
real quick.
And he was the first.
Yeah.
So if you guys just start, unfiltered, just talk about how much you hate us and you know that we're wasting food and that. I mean, I know what you're going to say about them, but you just.
Yeah, we're the greatest. These are the type of things we're looking for.
Right.
These guys are wasteful. They're horrible. We're terrific. We're the best. You're lucky to be here. I'm your hero. Remember your fucking thoughts.
But that is how it is. I mean, they're they're watching our videos.
They're
and
thinking out
they're
loud.
commenting as they're watching it, because you can tell what they comment on. They don't comment on the point of the video. They comment on his jacket.
That's why I wear a windbreaker.
They're just like you guys. It's like, doesn't matter
that
what
a
we're
comment
talking
for
about. I'm just going to talk about the jacket.
All right, the follow-up question. Do you want to do this, by the way? Do you want to do the sample?
Well,
or-
I don't think they were. They were
didn't
into
seem
it.
into
You know,
it,
I heard it first,
which
and
is
they were like,
great.
"All right, we're not want to talk. We're not here for that."
They're here to be entertained.
Right. Yeah.
Do your dance, monkeys.
Either that or they were waiting for a countdown. I don't know.
I mean, we
Give
can
it a
do it,
go.
but see, if they all do it at once, then we won't understand it, and that'll be great for us.
Okay.
It'll just be noise.
3, 2, 1, go. There's a 24% participation.
Yeah. That was like our election. Yeah. All I heard was one guy say handsome, and because I was closest, I'm going to assume that was about me and not the other
Definitely,
3 handsome guys up here.
Yeah.
This is the most handsome this stage has been, and we've had John Hamm on this show.
Well, he wore a hat. That was a mistake.
You think so?
He has to play it that.
Well, a lot of the ladies wanted pictures backstage, and they were all complaining about the hat afterwards.
Oh, is that right?
They can't prove that it was him. And, right. Lots of problems with that.
By the way, of all the noise in the room, the only thing I heard was Jeff going, "I don't really talk that much." But that's what I heard.
Fellas, when you're wasting this food, like I read about on the internet, like all you guys do, you actually
right.
came up with this web series to do nothing but waste food. Other than these candied treats, what else have you had thrown on top of you in this coffin? Or was it a bathtub? I forget what it was.
It actually is a horse trough, is what we found.
Oh, it is?
Makes a good portable
Yeah.
bath. Started with just taking an ice bath.
How horrible was
like
that?
like the athletes do.
The athletes do it, but it's so stupid. Having done it, no, it was actually really invigorating once you get out. You know, so we got in there.
I recommend it.
You do?
Yeah, definitely.
We were drinking Slurpees and singing Frozen while listening.
It's the internet.
In the ice.
Yeah.
How long are you in this?
You're supposed to do it for about 6 to 8 minutes, so somewhere in there. Yeah.
Were you able to make it the whole time?
Yeah, but it is invigorating as soon as you step out.
Well, we had sleeping bags. We thought we were going to have to
gets
throw
hot.
sleeping bags over us because we'd be feel like hypothermia, but it was the exact opposite. I mean, you go from well, it's not freezing, first of all. I mean, it's a big bucket of ice, but
that would
it's
just
still
be
like
ice.
50 degrees. But
Yeah.
you think about it, you
Which
wouldn't
is
jump
colder
into
than
a
you
pool
realize.
that's 50 degrees, because then you start to do this and you can't get out.
And we followed that up with chicken noodle soup.
You laid it. Now, who had to lay in and get the soup thrown on him? Both of you?
Both of us at the same
Yeah.
time.
We made it, and then we actually just got
Was it
into
hot,
it.
or was it?
It was lukewarm. There was a fire underneath the trough.
Yeah, we had like a bunch of charcoal, and they were shoveling it in. And
What are you in a Bugs Bunny cartoon? Why are you? What's going on?
sadly,
Yeah, sometimes that's what it
yes.
feels like. And then
Yeah.
ranch dressing.
Oh,
That's the thing you're going to react to?
yeah.
that was nice.
Ranch is amazing, especially in the eyes.
You don't wear goggles or anything.
We should have. That was the one regret. That was the one thing that Link audibly pointed out during the ranch bath was we should have worn goggles.
Yeah.
The best one was cereal.
Yeah.
We took a hot tub, and we fashioned it to look more cereal bowl-ish. Took it to a cereal factory, which is like out in Cereal Town. You know, they got like the town of commerce, and then they got the town of cereal. It's not too far from here.
Yeah.
And
500 pounds of cereal.
On top of the two of you?
dropped from two
100
fork trucks.
100 gallons of milk. It was a lot of milk. And the weight of the cereal was amazing.
The cereal, yeah. I mean, we were both in the cereal bowl, and then it was just flakes up to here, and then as it gets halfway up, we start to panic. We could see it in each other's eyes.
This could be the end.
Right?
Because you get locked in.
Yeah.
We got totally locked in, and then they let the milk come in, and it was it was quite a blast of milk.
It was
How high
glorious.
did it come up on you?
Chest.
It's just high, and you're still, but you got to be panicking that it's going to be like quicksand. And you're done.
Yeah, and
Well,
then
it's just a hot tub. I knew there was a bottom.
I see. You're standing.
Yeah.
You could still stand up.
I was currently feeling it. with my feet.
You didn't feel them sawing out the bottom behind you? Hey, distract them with the cereal. These guys are done. Yeah. Yes, I should have paid more attention.
But that was the best moment of my life. I love cereal. I submerged myself in it, and I came up like it was like a baptism, like a new man. I was giddy.
Yeah.
It was absolutely amazing, and then it got very soggy and
It was
sad.
cornflakes. That was the kind of cereals, cornflakes.
Yeah, it was flakish.
But
Can't say the brands, but it was flakish.
as we were inside the tub and we were eating the cereal, I realized that I was eating cereal that had Link's penis in it.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is not a lot different than if he just came and stuck his penis into cereal that I'm eating.
Would you ever let that happen?
I wouldn't, and I wouldn't do
You would
that.
not let that happen.
But to be fair, my penis was on the box. So, I mean, you should have known.
It's right in the advertising.
Right, yeah.
Maybe you thought that was just the mascot.
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
cereal, not actually.
You really telegraphed that one.
What'd you get, the Frosted Cocks? Is that what you guys had?
That's like Tony the Tiger. You're not actually eating the tiger.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Jizz is great! Great! These guys do a children's show. It's offensive that you laughed at that. That's not a children's show, but you know what I mean. My son loves it. All all ages enjoy that.
Yes.
Good mythical morning. I keep wanting to say mystical.
And you guys went and saw the movie after we told you to see the movie, right?
Oh boy, fellas, yes.
Moana?
We went to see Moana.
Oh, God.
The great Rhett and Link convinced Oliver to go see it.
Yeah.
And he no longer watches your show because of it.
Somehow this
What did he
family
say?
is the only family in America that didn't like Moana.
He didn't like it.
Nobody in the family did.
You told him not to like it.
No, sir, I did not.
No, Jimmy wanted
I
to see
wanted
it.
to see it.
But
That's
the
right.
problem was, like Oliver and Danielle were like going against their will.
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
think when you're in that situation, it's hard to enjoy something when you're basically being death marched to a movie.
But I had Rhett and Link on my side. It was
I
going to be
know.
a win.
Everybody was on your side.
And at one point, I believe the quote the other day from Oliver was, "Oh, that must have been the time I fell asleep." So like he really didn't like this.
Wow.
And you didn't cry at all?
You know what? I don't know. Oh boy, I've ruined everybody's night.
I mean, I also think, like, not to make excuses for you or to like say what's inside your brain, but it's hard to enjoy a movie when the people sitting on either side of you are hating it.
Yes. If I would have gone alone, A, creepy. B, I probably would have. I do cry at a lot of movies.
Yeah.
Did you see Lion? Have you seen the movie Lion?
I haven't yet.
We haven't.
Oh boy, fellas, you want to get ready to cry? That's your film.
That's the one?
Yeah. I know. Wait, you don't cry.
No,
you don't
I'm
cry.
the crier. He's
You're
not
the
the
crier.
movie
Yeah, I don't cry.
I'm the
That's
commercial crier. I'm the Hallmark commercial
Yes, right.
crier. I don't cry at life situations.
That's right.
I funnel it on to.
Oh, and I got shit for that too. When I said that I didn't cry at my grandfather's funeral, oh boy, the one episode my father's listened to in 10 years. Yeah, it's like, oh, you got to be kidding me. Because he wanted to hear because Oliver was on it, so it's like, oh no.
Yeah, you should have calculated.
Did you
that.
get it? Did he text you? How did you find out?
He goes, what do you mean you didn't cry?
Is this a phone call?
Yeah, and I go, what, Dad? Come on, it's a comedy show, Dad. I'm trying to relate to the guest and like backpedal. You saw me over in the corner. I was crying more than anybody else, Dad. Like a panicked.
I was sensationalizing.
Yes, right for humor, Father.
Right.
Well, you blew it.
I did blow it. Yeah, but I apologize. I've been meaning to update you guys on that. Yeah, you did not help at all. In fact, you
Sorry.
probably heard it by overselling it.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, we all oversold it just to try to convince him to see it.
I know.
That's the problem. I mean, I was worried initially about saying anything about it because I loved it, but I didn't want to skew your opinion even, let alone a child.
Right.
We blew it.
You blew it. Now, is Buddy System still going on? Is that still happening?
Well, it's still on the internet.
Right.
So you can,
But are you making new episodes as well?
We may or may not be working on a second season.
Okay.
But season 1 is up on YouTube Red. You can go see that. Just Google Buddy System, Rhett and Link's Buddy System. You can see the first episode for free. If you like that, maybe you'll pay for it.
I enjoyed the first episode, and come on, you saw that coming. You just had Mayim Bialik on your show.
Yeah.
And which he had the greatest reaction in the world. You were wearing you guessed
Like a chef figurine. Yeah, we were playing something called What's on My Head with like 20 questions.
What? Look, first of all, I'm interrupting because you literally have my dream job. That's a segment, and people listen and watch it.
Right.
Yeah.
What's on my head? And you put this hat on. You have to guess. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I've got something. each person who's playing has something on their head, and then of course they ask yes or no questions to then figure out what's on their head. And first of all, Link was horrible at the game,
I didn't think so.
and it required 30 questions to get birthday cake.
Oh, Jesus.
At one point, he actually went to the Walmart section track where he's like, if I was at a Walmart, could I get this in the electronics section? And went through like 7 Walmart sections.
That's
not
how
a good
you
tactic.
play the yes or no
Not
game?
a good tactic.
Let me ask you, was Walmart a sponsor that day?
No, it wasn't.
Oh, okay, then no reason for that.
And so then they put one of those fat chef figurines on my head, and I think I got.
It's like a ceramic doorstop.
I think I got there in like 7 questions.
It looked like even faster than that. The
No,
fact that you
I was
guessed
watching it with my wife,
Okay.
or she was watching, and I heard her watching the show, and and she was like, "Oh, come on, why did you do that? Why did you cheat like that? It's not even entertaining." I was like, I didn't
How
cheat.
did you guess it? You guessed chef with a bell on your hat. How the fuck does that happen?
Well, no, I just said one of those fat chefs.
What did you say?
But what is one of those fat chefs? I mean, it's not.
Yeah, I don't
You know, like the little chef you put in the people with bad taste put in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah.
little fat chef.
Like
that,
dinner's ready, you ring
he's
the
like
bell.
a foot tall, right?
Yeah.
I don't know,
So
maybe.
it's like a kitchen gnome?
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
It's like a,
I just made that phrase up. That's not a thing.
Yeah, exactly. Because I said,
That's it.
is this use this for decoration? Yes. Decoration. Would you put it on a wall? No. Would you put it in the corner? Yes. I said, does it have any personal qualities? Yes.
Yes.
Is it a famous person?
No.
Is it a fat chef? I mean,
And then Link goes, well, and then goes,
Yeah.
what do you mean, well?
I just didn't want to give it. I was like, I cannot feed this beast.
I was fascinated by it. How the frick did you get that?
it's either if it's outside, it's a gnome. If it's inside, it's a kitchen gnome, aka a fat chef.
Kitchen.
And again, that's a term you just made up. All right, now listen, the show
And they
is
put a
on.
hamster on my head in a ball. How am I supposed to guess that? Or not kill it as I move around?
Yeah.
That doesn't sound. Now, do you give that to the pig as well when you guys are done with it? Is that how much you
Well,
guys do?
if Petco doesn't take it back, yes.
Oh, you guys return all the props?
Yeah.
No, that's not on you guys. You're the talent. You let your crew handle
Right,
that.
yeah.
Right?
Right.
Somebody does. I mean, I haven't seen the hamster around.
No one has told us about the hamster.
Well,
We don't need to know.
We do have an office python, though.
What does that mean? There's a snake in the office?
Well,
It means they couldn't return a
we
python.
used a snake in a bit. We used a snake in a bit, and 2 of our staff members, a guy and a girl, pretended that they were a couple buying a snake for
Their nephew.
And they were like, we don't know if he's going to like it. And they were like, you can't bring it back.
Okay. They saw right through that.
We've heard this before.
Okay.
So
So
now we
now
have a
you-
python.
What did you do with the snake on the show?
We played a game with Tony Hale
Okay.
called What Am I Petting?
And you're blindfolded,
And
obviously.
so you're blindfolded, and Tony is so squeamish about
He's
everything.
very skittish.
And so you have to pet something, and it might be at one point it was just the dudes. It was one of our crew members' heads.
Well, it was a desk, and we'd put stuff on the desk, but then for him, we took the top of the desk off after he was blindfolded, and there was a hole there, and we put Eddie, one of our producers who has like shaggy hair, all of a sudden his head just comes out of there, and then Tony's like filling this
he was
hairy
sure
mass.
it was an animal.
Right.
Yeah.
But I
The
think
snake
the snake
was for Link
me.
because Link hates snakes.
And so you're touching the snake, and did you know it was a snake? Or did you think he was getting back with the penis in the cereal?
I think I knew it was a snake, and I was like, I know you can't return this. We're gonna have to keep this snake. That's all I was thinking. And then we have to keep the
Yeah,
snake.
now we
So
still
now
have
I'm
the
like
snake.
walking around and there's a snake. I don't want a snake.
You don't want a snake in the office. You don't like snakes.
Yeah.
All right.
That's horrible.
Do pigs eat snakes?
Yeah, bring this thing to the
Pigs
farm.
eat-
Pigs
Snakes
eat
eat
bodies. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the other way around.
What's that?
Snakes eat pigs.
Snake? What kind of snake does that? Python?
Or a boa.
Constrictor.
That's right.
Well, they don't eat it, all right? They just,
They unhook their jaw and they go, "Ugh," and then you see the shape of a pig in the middle of the snake.
Yeah, that's eating.
that is it.
That is what eating is.
Right, you guys know you have
Not
fun with
just
this
for
food.
fun.
The show's on every single day, right, guys?
Yeah, Monday through Friday on YouTube. YouTube.com/GoodMythicalMorning.
Wonderful. Rhett and Link, everybody. We thank you. weird. Rhett and Link, one more time for Rhett and Link, you guys. Our buddies Rhett and Link. Rhett and Link, they're right back there. They can't be taller. They can't be more handsome.
True.
Rhett and Link. Those guys. I like those guys a lot.
They're fun guys.
They do seem like they'd be fun to hang out with, yet no amount of emails from me has made that happen. I don't think they want to hang out with me as much as I want to hang out with them. Look at this. Sir, what's happening?
I don't know. What's going on?
Sir, Pat asked that gentleman's name.
What's your name, sir? That's Ed.
Give it up for Ed.
Pat, ask Ed why he's here. Thank you, Ed. All right, Ed, you look much younger from the front, I got to be honest with you. I literally thought I was a doddering old man, and now that you turned around, I apologize. Ed, I'm sorry that we bothered you.
You literally thought an old man.
I thought an old man wandered in from there looking